But yeah, let's just do it without music today. I just have to put a bunch of like lineups and yeah, kind of like prepare for this game week. Man, it is super hard to make lineups. My goodness, dude, I feel it's getting harder the longer you play Sorare. I already did some of them, especially like mostly my focus is like Bundesliga. But yeah, there's like some. First of all, there's not the greatest matchups. So in my priority lineups, there's a lot of away games, which is never ideal. But I don't think there's like a way around it. And yeah, like right now, obviously, like the good thing, I have now two Division One, which is really good. And then I have a Division Three. I hope I can get that one up pretty soon as well. That would be huge. I don't think I will be able to keep multiple Division Ones consistently, but I think if I at least have two most of the time, that would be fantastic. So right now, I'm thinking of having Atubolu because he plays at home against Holstein Kiel. I believe he has the best clean sheet percentages of all goalkeepers. I think Zentner is just behind. Like, I mean, whatever. It's like a percentage points or something, which I guess you can argue is pretty much the same. But I favor Otobolu. Also, like, I know that he is actually a kind of like a he's strong with playing out of the back, and they do use him like quite often to be helping in like build-up plays. So I think he has some AA guaranteed. Now I don't know how much Kiel is gonna get dominated, and maybe I don't know, is not gonna be much involved. I'm not sure. But that's kind of the thought process behind why playing Atubolu over Zentner. And then the third goalkeeper, I have Neuer away against Gladbach, which I don't think is actually as easy of a game. Bayern kind of struggled in the past away against Gladbach. And also the second goalkeeper, like Peretz, that was playing, he's actually injured. So for sure, he's not playing. And from my research so far, it looks like Neuer is likely to be back. But still, I think there's like a little bit of a question mark. I don't think all that much. Oh, I don't even have my chat open. Second. All right, I'm just trying to open this. And then, all right, 1 second. All right, I think it should be good. Yep, I think I'm good. I'm good. All right. Then the second question is like the defenders. I currently have Mittelstadt and then Kim. They're both in Division 1. Now I prioritize this Division 1. Theoretically, that should be stronger than this Division 1. But it's somewhat a toss-up. I think like Mittelstadt just has a better chance of like getting decisives. And he's really good AA as well. If, for example, if it was Grimaldo against Dortmund, I favor Kim because I think Grimaldo might have a hard time to get a decisive, and I think his AA is not going to be great. So even with a decisive, Kim might actually be able to like outscore him just with AA because Bayern is so ball possession dominant. But Mittelstadt has both. The thing is kind of like he has an away game, but so does Kim. And when it becomes from like central defenders versus like high up like left backs, I usually go for like kind of like the left and right backs. But again, it's kind of like I'm not sure. It's a bit of like a toss up. But then I have Schlotterbeck, which is just kind of like he's a bit matchup proof. But of course, I would rather take guys that also have the matchups and they're similar in scoring. So he's currently in my third lineup with Neuer. And then midfield, again, like Kimmich away game, not ideal, but I definitely favor him over Wirtz. That is away in Dortmund. And I favor him over Bischoff, and I favor him over Grifo. I don't think there's anybody else that even comes close as far as midfielder. Palacios would be close, but again, matchup, I don't think is great. So Kimmich, I think is a question. I also think Kane is not a question. I don't know why Sorare has him so low on like the pick score. I think it's because he wasn't starting. So a lot of like prediction people on Sorare, they just kind of copy some of the previous outcomes, I think, and that's probably why he's a bit lower. Other than that, I don't see why he would be that much worse than, for example, Marmouche. Doesn't really make sense. For me, Kane is the best as far as like forward goes for this game week. Then we have Marmouche, but teams actually kind of struggled away against St. Pauli. I don't think this is great. I still have him in my Division 1 though, but I'm struggling because I have 2 Marmouche right now, and I feel a bit uncomfortable. Also, there's a bit of a question mark because he's rumored with like Man City rumors. So, you know, there could be literally a development on Friday or Saturday and suddenly he doesn't even play. Like, who knows? It's a bit like a bit of an unknown. But I have him in here. Like, I'm thinking to put Griffo in because he has such a good matchup. Like, he's on sets. They're probably going to be all around kills like box. So I can see him getting into quite a bit of good positions, plus corner kicks, etc., etc. But yeah, I don't know, not sure yet. We'll probably like adjust it the closer it gets to like the deadline. And then also currently I have both like Hoffenheim guys with Bischoff and Kramaric, and then Griffo as a classic card. Which unfortunately the classic cards are a disadvantage because their XP is just so much lower than everything else. But yeah, and also like I'm not sure if the Hoffenheim guy are the best choice here. I think I might. For example, there's their Leipzig that has a good matchup. I mean, it's not great, but they're clear favorite against Werder Bremen. And if I know that Simons would play, I could put in Simons. And another one that might be worth putting in is Openda. Where is he? He plays as well, or even Openda and Raum. The thing is, like, Raum just came back from an injury. Or Alfonso Davis. They could. Now, Alfonso Davis, I guess I can't play because he's a defender. But I could see, like, playing Schlager and Openda. I could see playing Simons and Openda if Simons would start, but I'm not. It doesn't look like it. Seems kind of on the fence. He just came back in training for like a long-term injury. Like, I guess kind of historically, like players usually don't start when they come back after like a long injury, right into like the starting 11. So that's why I couldn't have the Hoffenheim guys, but I feel the more I think about, the more I'm tending to put in like Leipzig guys. Bundesliga Classic, I'm not gonna go into deep. It's mostly the priorities like Bundesliga in season. And then even champions in season is not like a super high priority. It's usually just whatever is left over, and you can see they don't all have the greatest matchup. They're still like decent teams, but they are not. They don't compete on like the highest levels. Versus those 3 lineups, they should be as good as they can be theoretically, I guess. Yeah, so let's fill in some of the other ones. I have a lot of other teams to build. To be honest, like my Sorare experience is a bit different. Just this Bundesliga versus everything else, pretty much. This experience is totally different than all other like lineups. But I'm still gonna play the other ones as well. All right, let's see. First, let's go to rare. The Premier League is not playing this weekend, which is a bit different. But for example, do I have contender in season? I can do anything today. Oh, like Mexico's back. Liga MX is back, and I got a Guzman. Did I get an Angulo as well? Nexaca, how do you say that? Negaxa? Negaxa. Has a difficult away game against Pumas, so there might not be an option. But let's play Guzman as an in-season here. And then I think Angulo is probably fine as well. Proper started coming to life a little bit, which is it's good to see. Kotek kind of has a battle up for the starting position. Yeah, I don't have many in-season. Okay, let's go for Angulo. Then I should have a Brunetta as well. A Pallavicino, a Bennett. All don't have great matchups. Either Paradella. Kaibua doesn't have a good matchup. And Reynoso doesn't look like it's even starting anymore. It's really hard to actually get any news on Tijuana. It was easy when you played in the MLS. And Roberton is injured. Alright, but I mean, I just go for Brunetta. Do I have any forward here? I can always use a Vicente, which is kind of like match-proof. Doesn't matter who he plays. So he's a classic card. Do I have any other in-season? I might have to... Now it becomes already the question if I should drop in Division and not waste my Division 1. Because I would have to play like either a Pallavicino or a Paradella. Or a Bennett, but the Bennett has been struggling with some scoring, even though the last one was really good. Oh, that was January 3rd. I don't think I even played him. Pallavicino also hasn't been great. I think I'd probably go for Paradella. Now, and then maybe Runette as a captain. The question is, who is taking sets for Necaxa? Let's go L5. Okay, they're kind of like splitting. The thing is, like, Paradella plays a bit further up front. Pallavicino. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch it. Or I can play something like this. Only question is, should I drop them in Division? I have... Oh, I have 2 Division 3 only in contender in season. Should I? I mean, to be honest, I don't really have many good contender in season. Because most I had was Argentina from River Plate, and they're out of season. I think I just go for it. If it gets relegated, it is what it is. It's not like I have strong players coming up anyways. Alright, let's see if this one. And then La Liga in season, which I'm definitely not going to play Division 1 because that's for my Real Madrid players, which they are not playing. And then... Okay, I have a Guaita. And then Espanyol is a good matchup. Dali Blind is also playing. So the goal with those cards are just to get them out of Division 5 and 4 into Division 3. For the most part, that's kind of the goal. And then I can like get more pieces in that make sure I can stay in Division 3 or look upward. Midfielder, I have a Gomez, but that's not an in-season. Okay, I'm already struggling here. Do I have a forward? Okay, I have like both Espanyol. I know I used the Espanyol goalkeeper in my champ. So I might have to switch it. And then put like Sergio Gomez in here and show pick players. And grab Garcia. Wait, who is my Espanyol midfielder? Don't I have Espanyol midfielder? Booster. I guess I don't. Oh, I think I always use Baena. Who would I captain? I think I captain one of the Espanol boys. I don't think Puado, like, he doesn't have good AA. The hero does, like, take sets, but I feel like Carreras. Now the only question is, like, is this worth, like, taking out the goalkeeper to make this Division 5 lineups? I had him in Champ in Season Division 2. It's probably not worth it, realistically. Who else do we have? White. I mean, you have like Zetter, but away against Leipzig. We have Kobel at home, Grabara away against Hoffenheim, Moritz, Haradecki. I don't know, I cannot see this game to be like a low-scoring game. Labrovic, which he might actually have lost his starting position to, what is his name, Damons? I might just not play the La Liga in season. I'd rather go for Champion Season Division 2. Because he has a great matchup. Stiller doesn't have a terrible matchup away against Augsburg. Pacho is great at home against Saint-Etienne. Dux is not that great, but like he is a forward that takes like sets, he's on penalties. And Palacios is just like an AA monster. Again, not a great matchup. But I don't know, on like with a bit of luck, there's something possible with this one. Because even though they don't have great matchups, the players they can perform even if they don't have good matchups. All right, and then Champ, Rare, what do we have there? I only have Champ Classic. Oh, I'm only Division 3. Yeah, like I almost should sell all my rares. Like I just don't have anything. I have like the breast guys, but they're not really good enough. I have Chardonnay or I have Lukumi, which I think they're pretty comparable. In the eye, yeah, like he always shows that he starts, but then a lot of times he doesn't, even though he has started 3 times in a row now. And then I have a Castillo, which is a pain also. He's projected on the bench again. Let's see what they say over here. At home against Lyon, though. Castillo, I mean, he always has him starting. Lamelu is back in training. Okay. That definitely would make the team better. Oh, and Gomez is also back for Lille. He's at 70% even. Not much info though. It's been a while since he started, right? Yeah, I'm not sure if we're just gonna... He was a sub against Nantes. He wasn't even subbed in. Like Hoffman, there's no way. Fazzini, I have no idea what's going on with him. He seems to be never fit for more than 2 weeks. Guridi is some random reward that's just like just stuck around in my gallery. And forwards also doesn't look too pretty. Nordin with a good home game, 67%. What's going on with him? Angers. Okay, he doesn't have doubtful Nord. Okay, he's doubtful. Who else? Kaufmann? There's no way Kaufmann starts. I mean, against Union, that's actually the team that he came from. No, he doesn't even have him listed. Also, they got like a new kind of like center forward, even though I think Kaufman is more on the wing. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to play like Nordin and just stack Brest. And Castillo has to play. It's Division 3, whatever. Those cards are, I don't know, they're kind of on defense. I should probably almost should sell them all. But they're probably so worthless. 60, man. My God. What's going on in Contender Classic? Hopefully that looks a bit prettier. Okay, I have a Yanis, but for an away game. It's Division 1. How many do I have here? 2 Division 1 and Division 2. It's probably my strongest division, but a lot of players are not back yet, especially the best player with Barco. Then I have a Thomas at home against Grenoble. Yes, good AA, but he lacks like the decisives. Monfrey is, since he is at, not Troyes. Oh no, he plays for Troyes now. He's more unpredictable than he was at Grenoble. Okay, I have no midfielder. Reynoso doesn't look like playing. Okay, no forward either. Okay, never mind then. Just out of curiosity, is there any info on Tijuana? Liga MX Tijuana. Alright. Oh, yes, Reynoso at 60 actually. Reynoso last year was currently used as super sub. I think that he has the quality to start in this team, but it's up to Osorio. Alright. I mean, I don't think he was used as a super sub, right? Came from bench. Like, I remember him. Like, he was weird. Like, sometimes he came off after 45, and sometimes he came on after 45. Yeah, like, all of those are 45s. Oh, this one was only 19. And see, this one too. This one he started, and then he got subbed off after 45. This one he came on, but this one he came on. This one also subbed off. So it's not like just super sub. Like, it's also... He got just hooked early. Yeah, like, see, all of them. It's so... I have no idea what's going on in Tijuana. That's like some like J-League stuff. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna play Contender because I don't have a forward. Alright, let's quickly go to Challenger. Weissen with a really good matchup. Muslera, but this guy just cannot keep a clean sheet this season. And I have a Division 1. Leysen away against Genk. Uh-oh, Lichendra loses starting position. Right, let's put in Weissen. And then Mechela is kind of like always a good option. Bardakci has been really bad this season. Guilherme is great, but I feel against Fenerbahce, I'm probably rather not use him. Bokula, I don't even know what's going on. I bought him originally at Bordeaux for the second division French league. So now he's in Turkey, which that changes quite a bit. I think Turkey is a bit harder league than the second French league. And this one was a reward. But it doesn't look like he's starting. I don't know Ajax too well. Actually, like Netherlands and Belgium, I probably lack the most knowledge. Well, pretty easy choice, I think. And midfield, Szymanski, Koopmeiners. Oh, they have like Eindhoven against Alkmaar. Carezas could be interesting if he plays. He's at 50% question mark and bench. Let's do some digging here. He has him at 70. Carezas didn't start against Midweek, so I think he will start this game. Huh. I mean, Szymanski is like a rare, but I don't think I can play him in any rare competition. I think he's also been really poor. I might, but it's Division 1. What other option do I have? If I put him into Division 2 or 3. Let's just do it here. I think I would risk Carezas and then oh, I don't have good forwards either. Balikvisha's injured again? I thought he was back. Injured again? Wasn't he just fit again? The fuck? This one is also reward. Oh, but I think he's just some young guy that never actually played for Ajax yet. And what's going on with gods? Like, I feel like I have so many players from Ajax from rewards, but none of them seem to play. Unfortunately. How are they playing? Yeah, gods is actually at 80% here, so that's a bit. And then I have like a fairy, which is a reward. Brecalo proved to be pretty decent since his transfer from Fiorentina. But I would go with gods and then as an extra. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna play this one in Division 1. I think I just put them in Division 3. Like the midfielder is a question mark. I don't have my good forward here either, so there's no reason. And I think I will probably. I probably put in Brecalo. Captain Mechela. No, I didn't actually play my Muslera. I could make a Gala defender stack. Isn't there like a 260 or something? Anti-stack. Okay, that's already not working. No same player twice. Okay. Let's just put Muslera in here because I don't think I can fit him anywhere else. And then, what else is there? Oh, laliga Classic. Same. I'm not even gonna bother with Division 2. Like Real is not playing. Okay, Dali Blind is not too bad. Lachan is not terrible. The Bayern is always good. Taka is once again. You never know. Like he never know when he plays. Where's Sociedad? Gomez 70. Is that 70? Sorlot is coming off the bench consistently now. Raul Moro. home against Real Betis. Mayoral might be back. Away against Las Palmas. Okay, looks like it's too early. Mayoral is a very consistent scorer, but it doesn't necessarily have the AA. I guess if Tuck is at 70, I can risk it. And then Pepu against Sevilla, or I guess Dolly Blend. Wait, Bayern is actually playing against Sociedad, but it's fine because I don't have defender or goalkeeper. Let's hope Tucker starts. And then I think it makes sense to captain in. Otherwise, probably Bayern. Can I do a second one? No, Batalla is injured, and Valles is still stuck at Las Palmas. Alright, that's it. I already looked at rare, contender, I can't do anything. Oh, under 23. Under 23 limited. I have a Layson and a Chandelar. But with Chandelar, there looks like there's something up. Chandelar is injured. Okay. He wasn't on training camp. And the local journalist is saying that he isn't going to play for this month. Alright, that's not good. And Layson plays away against Genk. So I don't think I even bother with Division 2 here. I have 2 Division 4, so it might just be worth to try my luck there. Since it's not my priority, I have a Hincapi that's under 23. At Dorgo away against Empoli. Gertruida. That's uninteresting. Yeah, why not? And midfielder Rovella is like pretty good in AA, doesn't have decisives. But for Division 4, that's could be good enough. And then also have a Bakwa with a tricky away game against Toulouse. Musiala, I mean, I would play him in my Bundesliga teams, but I think he was sick and he actually hasn't trained this week, which I think very likely is even if he's gonna be fit, he's gonna be on the bench. Yeah, pretty easy decision. Go for Bakwa here. This Seiwald guy is interesting. Like, he takes corner kicks, I think. Question is he still taking corner kicks or who's taking corners as of late? Campbell, but he's injured. Oh, Simmons would be taking them. Brown takes some of them as well. What about Haraldson? He's at 90. I could chuck him in. Ricky, I don't think so. Also plays against Juve. Or Habib. That's Habib with like Bakwa. Yeah, sure, why not? Captain Bakwa because he takes sets. And that would be that. I don't think I can make a second one. Where is... Yeah, I don't have the second goalkeeper, right? No, I used all of them. Chandler's injured. None of them... Oh, Parrots is under 23? I didn't even know. Alright, that would be that. Oh, wait, okay. I guess I could move them into Classic if I can't play them. In season. I will have to fix that afterwards. Alright, the big one, I have those. Champ. Yeah, I'm curious, like, is there anything Champ Classic? I need an extra here. Why is it showing me goalkeepers? I can play a minecart home against Union. It's not the worst of matchups. Yeah, I feel decent enough about that. And then captain could be either Fofana or Dux. I don't know. I feel like I go for Fofana. I think he's a decisive in him against Cagliari. And then for Division 3, I might just play the Espanyol in season. Oh, I have a Friddle left over. And Abdelli. Maximilian Arnold. It's not terrible. Chris Furyk, I don't like to use. Pepelu, did he lose his like penalties at Valencia since he was like injured? Oh, for Castillo as well. Sturger, unfortunately, is not starting. Xhaka. I mean, if I knew he would play, I would put him in the Bundesliga teams, but he was also injured. Or Goretzka. Actually, Goretzka could be decent. Because Pavlovic is out. And then as a forward, Voltemade, like he scored quite often. I think he is starting. For a Stuttgart next to Demirovic. Yeah, why not? I mean, I only bought him for like collection reasons. And then Bryce Mendes probably from Sociedad. Or what's going on with him? Why is he so low? 80%. Could almost make a full stack. Oh, right, I don't have defenders. You know what, I go for Arnold, because, again, sets. And then captain... Let's go for Goretzka. The Sergio Gomez guy, he has been a bit of a pain as well. $90 bench, 70, then he was only sub. He looks like he's playing, but Sociedad is just pretty bad this season. Or not bad, but not as good as last season, I guess. Would I rather play him instead of Dali Blind against Deportivo? I don't think so. Buying like a goalkeeper just for this Division 5? Nah. Alright, I think I'm almost done. I just can put in the All-Star and the anti-stack, I guess. So let's remove this one. And quickly go to the anti-stack. And then I'm also turning off short pick players to make it a bit easier. Okay, we have a proper Jonathan Tah, Monfrey, Lukumi. Yeah, let's give Robin proper. Like, he has a really promising signs here from his AA point of view. And then midfielder, I guess I can risk it with Szymanski again, or Sergio Gomez are probably the big one. Hermans also has been much better. Maybe Bennett comes back to life again. But look, like sometimes he is just -2 AA with a Fenerbahce game away against. I don't know what's going on. I have never watched Fenerbahce play under Mourinho. I think maybe once against Man United for a bit. But, oh, that was 14 minutes only, okay. But here too, like 77, 61 minutes. I don't think I put him in. I think I go for Gomez. And then as a forward, probably Utsuni. I think he's more likely to score than Carreras, even though his AA is really lackluster. Oh, Vasquez. Yeah, but I'm not confident he's gonna start. Thiago Thomas is probably starting, but then he also always gets subbed off early. Morata, I bought as a collection. He also has no AA. He's not doing too well this season, as far as like output. I know it's pretty useful, I think, because it does a lot of like defensive work as well. But for Sorare, terrible. Actually, let's go for Carreras for the upside. Because Utsuni likely is going to score one, but then he's stuck at 60. Versus Carreras can get an assist and some decent AA. Even though, if I look at this, you know what, never mind. I bank on Utsuni scores 2 goals and gets a bit of AA just by having shots on goal. And then as an extra, it could be Thomas. Probably has to be Thomas. Go for captain proper here. Right. And can I make an anti-stack in rare? Even though anti-stack special? Oh, yeah, it's this one. Yeah, I haven't used a Yannis yet. I haven't used... I go for a Lukumi. Then if Herman starts, I think I'm gonna favor him over Szymanski. But let's double check. He's 8, yeah, that's fine. Oh, and then I have no forwards. Alright, I can play this. I have to put them into limited. I have a Diouf at home, Zetterer. Okay, I play a Yannis here. Also, Poussin is starting playing again. He's like in and out. And I don't know, should I play Tejero or a Ta against Dortmund? I go for Lukumi. 9.5. And Hermans. And now for the forwards. Ay. There's nothing left. I feel like maybe Morata's gonna get a goal. And then what? Deli, Szymanski. I think maybe Monfrey has the highest upside. Bennett maybe as well. Let's go for Monfrey. Who would I captain here? Monfrey too. There's almost no hope if I line up like this, unfortunately. But maybe I get some lessons, you know. Alright, that's anti-stack, and then I have All-Star left. Another Yannis. With a Jonathan. Okay, no. Monfrey again. Abdelli. Poato up front. Wait, I have a Dovbek here as well. Where is Dovbek? He's playing away. But he has been really poor. I mean, he was never good on Sorare, but since going to Roma, it's been even worse because he doesn't have as many decisives as he had for Girona. And I'm gonna go for a Bennett. Wait, I think I have to 8 and 10. Alright, I got the right one. Captain Monfrey again. Team 2. Let's go back clean sheet. Who pops up? A Diouf. Alright. Or a Poussin, but like Diouf has a home game. So Akpadu is not at he's not at Reims anymore, right? And Okumu is injured probably. Let's just go for the Leverkusen guys. And then in midfield, Eckstein, why not? Collection player. I'm done with Szymanski. I just don't care anymore. Or Bennett. Actually, I go for someone proven. And up front, like now, I think maybe it's the time for Carreras. Captain Bennett, that's it. Beautiful. All right, I think that's everything I can do. Only one rare, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, let's just export this and then quickly do the training stuff as well. In season, I can play. Real is not here. Challenge in season 1.5. Contender Classic I checked. All-Star I did. I can't do anything for rare. Yep, I think that's it. Alright, awesome. Let's export this. 21. I think 12 of them are just Champ. Champ and Bundesliga. Alright. $23. Alright, I already have one training. So, next training. Wait, what's going on here? I didn't use Moritz. Can you please not show me used in other lineup? I think I could just train. Oh, I didn't even use Setter. Alright, let's try him. And then I have written down. Oh, Stanisic. That might be coming back at some point. And then since I'm not playing Simons, I put him in the lineup here. And then Undaf is injured. And who else? Oh, Amiri. He has like a, I think, 2-match week red card suspension. Okay, Moritz. Wait. I didn't play Benzabaini? What? I thought I played him. Oh, I took him out for Shabbat. But then I'm probably gonna play him over Friddle. I think that makes sense. I put Benzabaini in here because he takes some sets for Dortmund. Maybe less so since Brand is back, but I think at least from the right side he takes them. All right. That was Moritz. Then I guess I can use Riddle. And you know what? I believe that maybe Anton can become a bit more usable as well in the future. And also Musiala, since I'm not playing him. Oh, Coleman as well. And then it's a forward Boniface. Train those guys. Maybe Chandelier. Oh, I didn't even use Cobble either. Gotta train Cobble. Pretty sure I'm gonna play Guerrero at some point again. Xhaka, Musiala, and maybe. I mean, Coleman is always gonna be hard to predict when he starts. If he starts. Maybe Paradela. Maybe Sturger comes back. Man, I'm like I'm not even playing so many of the goalkeepers from the best teams. It's crazy. Who else I'm playing in like Bundesliga? Bowie I'm never gonna play. Elvedi I'm never gonna play. Ryerson. I can see Dali Blind playing with the Real Madrid guys sometimes. I think that makes sense. Castillo's like an in-season as well. But man, has he been brutal this season. Also have a Donny Malen. Did he go to Aston Villa? Or is he still at Dortmund? I think he... At least that is very close, right? Terrier has been brutal as well. Muller I'm never gonna play. Gnabry could become maybe an option. But even if he does, like with like wingers at Bayern, you just never know their minutes. They usually seem to be the ones getting hooked the earliest. Same with Coleman. But I don't know, let's just get them up because they a couple injuries and suddenly they are like they have to play. Which then they play for one of the best teams on the entire platform. Okay. And the sixth one, I guess I can go with Chandler. Pretty much only looking at players that have in-season usability. Hmm. Like originally, I just bought those Espanol guys and then I was gonna sell them, but now they're still here. So, so much about discipline. A Torgu. I am gonna keep a Torgu for the long term. Uh, I mean, Azula could be like when he plays, he's actually not. He's actually pretty good. He just struggled with a lot of injuries and also like bad form. I think in the beginning of the season. Karasor as well. Like he can be decent. Not so sure about Bayer. Uh, the lack of options. I probably should do some research into my... You know what? I think I might do a contender J-League, K-League teams when they get new cards, maybe. I don't think I'm going to go into MLS, but I could see myself J-League, maybe Argentina, but do they even get cards? Because right now I only have Champ in season, everything else fell apart. Because I had like quite a bit of in season for like the K and J League and Argentina, and both of them are done. So I think I might try to improve my contenders with when they get new cards, maybe. I would assume they're probably also going to be decently cheap, like if I just can wait for like a few weeks, which is going to be tough. All right, Paradel I'm going to use as well. All right, I think that's good enough. I'm definitely going to probably change stuff for the Bundesliga, but at least I have some going on here. Let's do like quickly some quiz. Haven't done one in a while. Let's go for the tenable. Where is it? Top goal scorers for France during Didier Deschamps' tenure as a manager. When the fuck did he even start? Was he there in 2016? Um, 2016, that's when they lost the final, right? Was he already there? Then 18 they won, he was there. And he's still there. So from 18 on. And I mean, even Giroud doesn't really score a lot, but like, I think he probably must be in there. Dembele? I think he must be in there. Even though he didn't always play. Let's see. Ooh, that doesn't look too good. No. Damn, he's not even in there. What about Giroud? Oh, I already fucked it. I already fucked. He's won? What? He scored more than Mbappe? What? Top goal scorers for France during the... Are you're telling me like Giroud outscored Mbappe and Griezmann for France? That is surprising. You're right, but now what? Like I mean midfielders we have like Pogba that played. Kante probably not. Like who is on the left and the right? Wing. I mean on the left it was usually kind of Mbappe. Colomwani, like did he score? He doesn't even really play often. Man, I must be forgetting so many players. What about Rabiot? Did he score? I don't think he scores that. He does score sometimes. I'm gonna try. Man, I'm kind of stuck. Let's go for Rabiot. No, fucked it. There's some strikers I forgot. player use? Maybe I can sort it by goals. Oh, Evra played still for. I'd have to change it by France only. What? Oh, okay. Sorted by goals. Giroud scored 56 and Mbappe 48. Griezmann. Oh, Benzema. Pogba, goddammit. Okay, that's like a giant drop off. Matuidi, Coleman, Payet. Colomwani was in there. Osman Dembele. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Strange. Okay, I put Dembele and Rabiot. They just were just outside. Yeah, I definitely didn't think about Payet. I kind of forgot about Coman, but again, he doesn't really score much. I think the only one I forgot was Benzema, but I didn't think about him because he was mostly like sorted out. Got the main three guys. All right. Do we have the patience for a Contextinia? I don't know. This game is oh, okay. I started well. So we could be Manchester territory, Juve territory, France territory. Since the site is kind of like Premier League, right? Let's see what's up Manchester territory. All right, looks like maybe we are staying in Manchester, or maybe it's just the Premier League. Or, so 89, so there's still a lot of players in front of him. Maybe it's someone that played. What about like someone that played with him, but just kind of like one generation before? All right, looks like it's kind of like 2010s. But again, there's like 37. So it could just be someone that's maybe in a defensive role. What about the goalkeeper? All right, huge drop off. So it might not even be Manchester. It could just be an English player. And Wayne Rooney started playing for England like from 2004. I have a feeling maybe um I'm gonna try something. What about Joe Cole? Right. Doesn't look English. Let's stick to Manu for a second. Interesting. What? Did I? Okay, maybe. Um. Okay, then it's just some attacking prem forward. It's getting worse. I mean, Wayne Rooney only played for Manu and then he went to the US. What about Ay, ay, ay. Maybe a current player. I don't think he. But Wayne Rooney never played with Bruno. I think if it was Bruno, Rashford would be higher. What about Van Persie? Oh, yeah. Okay, so center forward. Someone that played at Man U that played in the Rooney era. Did Van Persie ever play with Rashford? Didn't Van Persie... Was Van Persie still playing when Ferguson left? Wait. Okay, I think it must be before that. Berbatov? What is this drop-off? Can it be Arsenal? Can it be like someone like Adebayor? No, but I tried Andre already. Can it be a Netherlands player? What about like Huntelaar? Okay, then like I'm gonna try Snyder. Alright, what about Jordan? Huh. So definitely some striker. Van Persie, Huntelaar are very high up. They're both Netherlands. Huntelaar never was in the Prem. He was at Ajax, he was at Schalke. I don't. Where else did he? Where did he go after Schalke? Um, it could be a Netherlands player that played with Man. That played with Rooney. I'm confused that like Huntelaar is so high up because that kind of like takes out all the Manchester connection. It also takes out the Prem connection too. Oh, what about the pie? It is the pie. All right. Because he had, yeah, he's Netherlands and he had um the menu connection. Yeah, the pie never played with Van der Sar. Okay, yeah, that was before. All right, that makes sense. 18 guesses. Question is, I guess Thierry Ori is here because he's like a similar position. And Arjen Robben is here because he has the same nationality. Rio 49 played at Man U before him, Vidic as well, Tevez as well. Yeah, it makes sense. All right, let's see if there's some news in the Bundesliga predictions. Oh. I'm also curious, like, who's predicting this? So this is Sorare Bundesliga. I feel like it's just one guy. Bundesliga. Yeah, it's because they're all getting like the same updates. It's just one person, which is. I mean, so far, I think he's been doing a pretty good job. Like, I haven't, in the past game weeks, I haven't really come across something that was just like very strange. Like usually it was DNPs that you couldn't even know before the lock. Yeah, I think it's just one person that covers the entire league. Yeah, but I mean, he has been doing okay so far. But there's no recent like updates, which makes sense. It's more like random, of course, when there's like a different players. Like, how is it in Spain? Yeah, it's Xuba. Like, he's also kind of covering the entire league, I feel. Yeah, Xuba. Yeah, it looks like they just have one player do all the. Oh no, this one here. It's another one. Osasuna as well. Yeah. What about? Oh, the Prem we don't have. What about in France? Okay, those ones are already two. Lille, Nico as well. Brest, Nico, Lyon, Nico. Yeah, similar pattern. Nico. Okay, there's another one. Jukebox. All right, mostly one person and like a few others. So yeah, Barca and Real not playing. But I don't have enough good enough players. That would be kind of like the game week to win. But man, I cannot put the Espanyol guys in Division One. Like I don't want to risk to get relegated for that. I don't think it's worth. Even though they have like a decent matchup, but like who would you target? Like there's actually nobody. Probably Atletico Madrid, Real Sociedad. La Liga is hard. I hope they're gonna make like a Serie um like own league. That would be so much fun. I think that would be the next to the Bundesliga. I think the Serie I would do if they had one. I mean, the Prem can be interesting, but I personally would actually prefer the Serie. But they just don't have like all the licenses, especially like I think I struggle with like Juve. They don't have Inter, so I would say it's probably unlikely, but that would be the most fun, I think. Or which leagues would you guys want? Like their own league? I mean, I'm not a big like MLS guy, but I think an own MLS league could be interesting as well. Like even like Argentina, Brazil, or just South America. Maybe have like Brazil, Argentina, and then like a few, I don't know, some teams from like Ecuador, Colombia. That could be fun too, but I don't think there is the demand for it. Versus MLS, there's probably enough demand to maybe justify it. I don't know. All right. I think that might be it for today with like Sorare. Oh, why did this change? Yeah, this is a tricky game week. I feel like Mindstack are gonna be like are gonna be looking for it. Because the only problem is like if the Mindstack is like they're gonna miss Amiri. So I guess you can kinda say the stacks are kinda dead for Minds because Amiri is the best. And also Burkhardt is not sure if he's even playing. So I think Mindstack are probably struggling. Like Hoffenheim could be cheeky, but like Hoffenheim, like Wolfsburg is definitely not an easy matchup. Also, like Even if they win, I don't think they're going to keep a clean sheet. Freiburg could be also interesting, but Leonhardt is questionable, which is their best defender. Also like on Sorare. But you could play Atubolo, Leonhardt, Grifo, Doan, and maybe like a fifth, but I don't know if that would make sense. Or maybe mix one in. Dortmund and Leverkusen, as like far as stacks, I think they're probably both really tough to play. And then like, I mean, Bayern you can play as a stack. Leipzig, I think Leipzig could be like a dark horse as well, as far as the stack goes. Maybe Stuttgart. But yeah, gonna be fun to see. Um, yeah, let's just quickly try to take another look. So my biggest issue right now is that I use Marmouche both in my Division 1 teams, which makes me a bit anxious that he can just kill both of them because he has an away game. But the only way would to take him out and only play him here. And I think, I mean, I could pull Words as an extra, or I could play Kim. Oh, instead of Marmouche. I also could like get Grifo in as an extra as well. I also play Grifo in 2 lineups too. The only other one, I mean, Sané, I don't really want to play him in the priority lineups. Grimaldo could be Palacios, but they definitely have better matchups. I mean, Ford is only Kane. I don't think Kramaric competes with Marmouche for this game week. I have Schick, but again, he plays Dortmund. I have a Doan as a forward, but he's a classic card, and you can see his XP is kind of miserable. Yeah, forwards are a bit tough. I need Undorf back. But it's for everybody, I think, if you look at like the pick scores. We have, I mean, Wirtz is a forward, but like the in-season is actually not a forward. Kurasi, I don't know where this double A comes from. Amura, I mean, I can just see it. Doan, Ekitika, like, I don't think they're all great. Maurice, Sesko, I can see him score for sure. But again, not much AA. I probably almost prefer like Openda over Sesko. I have no idea why Kane is so low. And the one that I don't have is Olisa. I don't have Brown. Let's snapshot this as a reference point. How do you do this here? Oh, that was afterwards. Didn't I have like pick scores? Oh, I did. Right. So I had like Actually, no, the last game was fine because my Real Madrid popped off. But this one here was only 30. Wait, I didn't win anything here. Oh, that's an Mbappe goal. Another thing is like the goalkeeper could be changed. I'm mostly thinking because if Lienert doesn't play for Freiburg, I might switch Zentner and Atubolo. But anyways, I think that's it. Right, I might play some Tarkov. But I think for now I wrap it up. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to join the Discord, where we sometimes post as well lineups or winning lineups, which is pretty fun, or collections also. I like to collect. I don't know if you can see, but I have tons of collections. I kind of went a bit crazy here. I have like all Stuttgart, Dortmund, Bayer, Leverkusen, Leipzig, all 5, Hoffenheim, Augsburg on 4, Freiburg as well, Union Berlin, Mainz, St. Pauli, Wolfsburg on 3, Bremen, Frankfurt, Bochum, Holstein, Kiel, Gladbach, all on 3. So I'm kind of like collecting almost the entire Bundesliga at this point, which is actually quite fun because you can buy some collection pieces quite cheap. But yeah, if you want, join the Discord as well. Like, let me know about some of the lineups that you were thinking of or what you could win with. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys another time. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and maybe I'll come back on for some Tarkov a bit later on. So see you then. Bye bye.